Shopping is something we all do, whether we love it or hate it. It's been around forever, really. From ancient markets where people traded goods to today's online stores where we can buy almost anything with a few taps on our phones, usually by paying for it. These days, we've got tons of options for where to shop. There are still regular stores where you can go in and look at things, pick them up, try them on. But now we've also got this whole world of online shopping that's changed the game. It's super convenient. You can shop from your couch in your pajamas if you want to. But there's something to be said for being able to see and touch things in person before you buy them. When we want to buy something, we usually start by figuring out what exactly we need. Then comes the fun or frustrating part of looking at all the choices, comparing prices, and reading reviews. The internet has made this way easier. We can look up pretty much anything and find out what other people think about it before we buy. Some folks even go to stores to check things out in person, then buy them online if they can find a better deal. It's called showrooming, and it drives some store owners crazy. Paying for stuff has gotten more complicated too. Cash is still a thing, but now we've got credit cards, debit cards, and even ways to pay with our phonies. Some people are even using things like Bitcoin, and there are these new services where you can buy something now but pay for it over time. All these options can make it easier to spend money, which is great when you need something but can also be dangerous if you're not careful with your budget. Sales are a big deal in the world of shopping. Stores use them to get people excited and spending money. Think about how crazy things get on Black Friday or when there's a big seasonal sale. These events can turn into a real frenzy, with people lining up for hours to get the best deals. Some sales are over in a flash, which can make you feel like you have to buy right now or miss out. Shopping carts, whether they're real or virtual, are more important than you might think. In a store, having a cart lets you pick up more stuff as you walk around. Online, your cart keeps track of what you want to buy. But here's an interesting thing. A lot of people put stuff in their online carts and then never actually buy it. This drives online stores nuts, and they're always trying to figure out how to get people to follow through and make the purchase. There's a whole science behind how stores are set up and how they try to get us to buy things. Everything from where they put products to how they price things is carefully planned out. And let's be real, sometimes we shop just to make ourselves feel better. Retail therapy is definitely a thing. Technology is changing how we shop in some pretty cool ways. Now you can use your phone to see how a piece of furniture would look in your house before you buy it. Websites can suggest things you might like based on what you've bought before. You can even order stuff just by talking to a smart speaker in your house. More and more people are thinking about where their stuff comes from and how it's made. We're seeing a lot more interest in things that are good for the environment or made by companies that treat their workers well. This has led to more people buying second-hand stuff or signing up for services that let you rent or borrow things instead of buying them outright. These days, we can buy stuff from all over the world pretty easily. It's cool to be able to get unique things from other countries, but it can also be complicated with shipping costs and customs rules. At the same time, there's been a push to support local shops and artists, which can help build a sense of community. Shopping isn't just about buying stuff, it's also a social thing. People go shopping with friends or family as a way to hang out and have fun. Malls aren't just places to buy things, they're where people go to eat, watch movies, and just spend time together. Looking ahead, shopping is probably going to keep changing. We might see more stores where you don't have to check out with a cashier, or maybe we'll get our online orders delivered by drones. Who knows? Whatever happens, shopping will always be a big part of how we get the things we need and want in our lives.